Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to challenge your thinking, ignite your potential, and stir your spirit into action. The message is simple, yet profound. Stop doing what poor people do. Now, before you misunderstand, let me clarify, poverty is not a state of the pocket, it is a state of the mind. Many people believe that their lack of resources defines them. But I say to you today, your circumstances do not determine your destiny. It's your decisions that shape your future. Poor people focus on what they don't have, while the successful focus on what they can create. Poor people wait for opportunities, while the successful make opportunities. Poor people blame others, while the successful take responsibility for their lives. Which will you be? The first step to breaking free is to change your mindset. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. If you believe you are destined to struggle, then struggle will follow you. But if you believe you were born to thrive, to conquer, and to lead, nothing can stop you. Let me give you a truth that will shake the very foundations of your limitations. The greatest wealth is not money, it is purpose. When you find your purpose, you find your path. And when you walk in your purpose, resources will find you. Stop wasting your time on things that do not matter. Time is more valuable than gold because it cannot be replaced. Invest your time in learning, growing, and building something that outlives you. Stop seeking instant gratification. Life is not about what feels good today, it's about what lasts tomorrow. And hear this: stop complaining. Complaining is the language of the powerless. Instead of saying, why me, say, what now problems or opportunities dressed in work clothes? Roll up your sleeves and start building. Surround yourself with people who see what you cannot see. People who challenge your thinking, expand your vision, and remind you that you are capable of more. The company you keep determines the future you'll inherit. Stop living just to survive. Start living to leave a legacy. The greatest tragedy in life is not death, it is a life without purpose. What will your children and grandchildren say about you? Will they inherit excuses, or will they inherit greatness? My friends, this is not just a call to action, it is a call to transformation. Change your habits. Change your thinking. Change your life. Refuse to live like the poor in spirit and rise to the heights you were destined for. The world is waiting for your greatness. The question is, are you ready to step into it? Poverty is not simply a lack of money or resources, it is a way of thinking. The difference between those who remain in cycles of lack and those who rise above them lies in their mindset. Your thoughts are the blueprint for your reality. If you constantly dwell on what you don't have, you reinforce limitations in your life. But when you shift your focus to possibilities and opportunities, you begin to unlock potential you didn't realize you had. It's important to understand that your environment or upbringing does not have the final say over your future. Many of the world's most successful people started with nothing but a dream and the determination to pursue it. What set them apart was their refusal to let their circumstances define them. They chose to see beyond their current struggles and envision a better future. The truth is, every breakthrough starts in the mind. If you believe that you are powerless, you will act like it. If you believe that success is for others but not for you, you will never reach for it. But if you choose to believe that you have the capacity to change your life, that belief will drive your actions and open doors. Your thoughts have power. They influence your emotions, decisions, and ultimately your outcomes. If you want to transform your life, start by transforming the way you think. Replace negativity with hope. Stop focusing on problems and start looking for solutions. Remember, your circumstances may be challenging, but they are temporary. A renewed mind has the power to turn temporary challenges into permanent victories. Purpose is the driving force behind every significant achievement. It gives life meaning and turns effort into progress. Without a clear sense of purpose, even the most talented individuals can find themselves wandering aimlessly, unsure of their next step. Purpose provides clarity. It is the compass that directs your energy and focus toward a destination that truly matters. When you understand your purpose, you unlock a deep reservoir of motivation. Challenges become stepping stones rather than roadblocks, because you are anchored by a vision greater than the obstacles. Purpose gives you the strength to endure, to persist, and to innovate, even when circumstances seem unfavorable. It keeps you moving forward when others might give up. Living without purpose is like running a race without knowing the finish line. Every step feels exhausting, and every direction seems uncertain. But when you discover your purpose, every effort becomes meaningful. Your work becomes an extension of who you are, and your success becomes not just a personal triumph, but a contribution to the greater good. Purpose also has the power to attract the resources and opportunities you need to fulfill it. When you are aligned with your true calling, your actions resonate with others. People and situations that align with vision naturally gravitate toward you, opening doors you never thought possible. Purpose turns life from mere existence into a journey of significance. It transforms dreams into goals and ideas into action. When you find and embrace your purpose, you not only progress in your own life, but you also inspire progress in the lives of those around you. Blaming others for your situation might feel justified, but it is one of the most disempowering things you can do. When you point fingers at circumstances, people, or the past, you shift responsibility away from yourself. This creates a mindset of helplessness, convincing you that your success or failure is out of your hands. The reality, however, is that growth and progress only begin when you take ownership of your life. Taking responsibility does not mean ignoring the challenges or injustices you may have faced. It means acknowledging them while refusing to let them define your future. Dwelling on blame keeps you stuck, replaying the same problems without seeking solutions. On the other hand, taking action allows you to reclaim control over your circumstances. It empowers you to look for ways forward, no matter how small the steps may seem. Every successful person has encountered difficulties, setbacks, and even betrayals. The difference between those who rise and those who remain stagnant lies in their response. Those who succeed refuse to waste time and energy on blame. Instead, they ask themselves, what can I do to change this situation? They focus on solutions, not problems. Taking action also builds momentum. Each small step forward creates confidence and a sense of achievement, which fuels even greater efforts. Waiting for someone else to change your life or for circumstances to become perfect will only delay your progress. The power to change your story lies within you, but it requires a willingness to move, even when the path is uncertain. Life is not about what happens to you, but how you respond. Blaming is easy, but it leaves you powerless. Acting is challenging, but it is the only way to grow, overcome, and build a better future. Choose to act, and you will discover strength, resilience, and potential you never knew you had. Knowledge is one of the most powerful tools you can possess. It has the potential to transform your circumstances, elevate your opportunities, and unlock doors that once seemed closed. Ignorance, on the other hand, keeps people trapped in cycles of struggle and limitation. Many remain in poverty not because they lack resources, but because they lack the understanding of how to use what they have to create more. Investing in knowledge is not just about formal education. It's about developing a mindset of lifelong learning. The world is constantly changing, and those who refuse to learn risk being left behind. Whether it's acquiring new skills, staying informed about advancements in your field, or understanding financial literacy, the effort you put into expanding your mind will always yield returns. Knowledge empowers you to make better decisions. It equips you to identify opportunities and avoid pitfalls. When you know more, you are no longer at the mercy of others to guide you. You take control of your own path. This is particularly important in areas like managing money, building relationships, or advancing in your career. Without knowledge, even the best opportunities can be squandered. Investing in knowledge also boosts confidence. When you are informed, you approach challenges with clarity and composure. You no longer fear the unknown because you have equipped yourself to navigate it. Confidence, born of knowledge, is what allows you to take risks, innovate, and lead. It's important to remember that investing in knowledge often requires sacrifice. It might mean dedicating time to read instead of indulging in entertainment, spending money on courses instead of luxuries, or seeking mentorship instead of settling for complacency. These sacrifices, however, are temporary. The rewards of knowledge, financial stability, personal growth, and a deeper sense of purpose last a lifetime. Knowledge is the foundation for success in any area of life. It gives you the tools to create the life you desire and the ability to inspire others to do the same. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you can achieve. Invest in your mind, and it will pay dividends in every other aspect of your life. Time is the most precious resource you have, and yet it is often the most underestimated. Unlike money, which can be earned and regained, time is irreplaceable. Every second that passes is gone forever, making how you use your time one of the most critical decisions you can make in life. People who fail to recognize the value of time often find themselves stuck, living the same routines, and wondering why their circumstances never change. Every person, regardless of their background or circumstances, is given the same 24 hours each day. The difference between those who succeed and those who struggle lies in how they choose to spend those hours. Wasting time on meaningless distractions, procrastination, or activities that don't align with your goals will only delay your progress. But when you prioritize your time and dedicate it to purposeful actions, you position yourself for growth and success. Understanding the value of time requires a shift in perspective. You must start viewing time as an investment. Just as you wouldn't throw away money on something that offers no return, you shouldn't spend time on things that don't contribute to your growth, happiness, or purpose. This means setting priorities, learning to say no to unproductive commitments, and staying focused on what truly matters. Time is also an equalizer. It doesn't matter how wealthy, talented, or connected someone is, everyone is bound by the same clock. The key is to make your time work for you. Use it to learn, to create, to build relationships, and to pursue your dreams. Even small, consistent investments of time in the right areas can lead to extraordinary results over weeks, months, or years. Another aspect of valuing time is recognizing its fleeting nature. Life is short, and none of us know how much time we truly have. This awareness should inspire urgency, not fear. It should encourage you to stop postponing your goals, to cherish moments with loved ones, and to make the most of every day you're given. Valuing time means living with intention. It's about understanding that every choice you make with your time shapes your future. Treat your time as the priceless asset it is, and it will reward you with a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Instant gratification is one of the greatest traps that prevents people from reaching their full potential. It's the desire for immediate pleasure, comfort, or rewards at the expense of long-term success. While it may feel good in the moment, constantly choosing what is easy or enjoyable now often leads to regret and missed opportunities later. The ability to delay gratification, on the other hand, is a hallmark of those who achieve lasting success and fulfillment. The world we live in today is full of temptations for instant gratification. Social media, entertainment, fast food, and impulsive shopping all offer quick bursts of satisfaction, but they rarely contribute to personal growth or long-term happiness. These distractions consume time, energy, and resources that could be invested in pursuits with meaningful and enduring rewards. Delaying gratification is not about denying yourself joy, but about making intentional choices that align with your goals and values. It's about saying no to short-term temptations so you can say yes to greater opportunities in the future. For example, choosing to save money rather than spend it impulsively can lead to financial stability. Investing time in educational skill development instead of binge watching a series can open doors to new career opportunities. Building the discipline to avoid instant gratification requires a clear vision of what you want to achieve. When you have a compelling goal in mind, it becomes easier to prioritize actions that bring you closer to that goal. Remind yourself regularly of the bigger picture and the rewards that come with perseverance and patience. Another way to resist instant gratification is by creating habits and systems that support long-term thinking. This might mean setting specific goals, breaking them into smaller, manageable steps, and celebrating progress along the way. Surrounding yourself with people who share similar values and who hold you accountable can also strengthen your resolve. The truth is, the best things in life often take time, effort, and consistency. Whether it's building a strong relationship, achieving financial freedom, or mastering a skill, these outcomes require patience and dedication. The satisfaction that comes from achieving something you've worked hard for is far greater than the fleeting pleasure of giving in to every impulse. Avoiding instant gratification is about choosing to live with purpose and intention. It's about focusing on what truly matters and making decisions today that will lead to a brighter, more fulfilling tomorrow. The sacrifice may feel difficult in the moment, but the rewards will far outweigh the temporary discomfort. Complaining is one of the most unproductive habits you can develop. It might provide temporary relief by venting frustrations, but it does nothing to solve problems or improve circumstances. In fact, complaining often makes situations worse by reinforcing a mindset of negativity and helplessness. When you focus on what's wrong, you amplify those challenges in your mind, making them seem even bigger and harder to overcome. To refuse to complain is to take control of your perspective. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and unfair situations, but complaining about them only wastes this time and energy that could be spent finding solutions. Every moment spent complaining is a moment lost, one that could have been used to grow, adapt, or create positive change. Choosing not to complain doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is fine. It means shifting your focus from the problem to the solution. When you face a difficulty, instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I do to change this situation?" This shift in thinking turns challenges into opportunities for growth and action. Complaining also affects the people around you. Negative words and attitudes can drain the energy of those who hear them, creating an environment where productivity and optimism are stifled. On the other hand, refusing to complain and instead fostering a mindset of resilience and positivity inspires others to do the same. You set an example of strength and determination that can ripple outward, influencing your relationships and community. When you stop complaining, you also open yourself up to gratitude. It's easy to dwell on what's wrong, but choosing to focus on what's right helps you see the blessings and opportunities in your life. Gratitude shifts your perspective and gives you the strength to tackle challenges with a clearer, more balanced mind. Refusing to complain also fosters a sense of accountability. When you stop blaming others or external circumstances, you take ownership of your life. This empowers you to make decisions and take actions that align with your goals. You move from being a passive observer of life to an active participant in shaping your future. A life without complaining is a life of action, gratitude, and growth. It's about choosing to rise above negativity and focusing on what truly matters. By refusing to complain, you free yourself to move forward, create solutions, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, habits, and ultimately your success. Your environment shapes your thinking, and your thinking shapes your future. If you spend your time with people who are complacent, negative, or lack ambition, it's likely that their attitudes will influence your own. But when you surround yourself with visionaries, people who see possibilities where others see obstacles, you position yourself to grow, dream bigger, and achieve more. Visionaries are individuals who think beyond the ordinary. They see potential in themselves and in others, and they are driven by purpose and possibility. Being around such people challenges you to raise your own standards and expand your perspective. They inspire you to set higher goals and push through limitations because their very presence demonstrates what's possible. These individuals bring more than inspiration, they bring wisdom and insight. Visionaries are often forward thinkers who have experienced challenges and learned from them. Their advice, guidance, and example can help you navigate your own journey more effectively. They may point out opportunities you hadn't considered, offer constructive criticism to refine your plans, or simply encourage you to keep going when the road gets tough. Surrounding yourself with visionaries also fosters accountability. When you are in the company of people who are actively pursuing their dreams and making progress, it becomes harder to justify excuses or procrastination. Their energy and momentum naturally push you to stay focused and committed to your goals. Being around visionaries can help you build a network of resources and opportunities. Visionaries tend to attract like-minded individuals, creating a community of high achievers who support and uplift each other. This network can open doors, provide mentorship, and create collaborations that propel you further than you could go alone. It's important to actively seek out these types of relationships. Visionaries aren't always easy to find, but they can be encountered in environments where growth and progress are prioritized, such as professional organizations, learning communities, or creative spaces. When you do find them, be intentional about nurturing those connections. Listen, learn, and contribute to the relationship. At the same time, you must evaluate and adjust your current relationships. While it's not always possible to completely remove yourself from negative influences, you can limit the time and energy you spend in environments that drain or discourage you. Protect your vision by prioritizing relationships that add value to your life and align with your aspirations. Surrounding yourself with visionaries is not just about being inspired, it's about being transformed. Their influence challenges you to grow, pushes you to think bigger, and equips you to achieve your goals. The more you immerse yourself in an environment of visionaries, the more likely you are to become one yourself. Focusing on legacy is about living a life that extends beyond your time on earth. It's the understanding that the actions you take, the values you uphold, and the impact you make will continue to shape the world long after you are gone. While many people focus solely on immediate goals, survival, or personal comfort, those who think about legacy are building something that will benefit generations to come. Legacy begins with intention. It requires you to think deeply about what you want to leave behind, not in terms of material possessions alone, but in the form of values, contributions, and the lives you've influenced. A legacy is not simply about wealth or fame, it's about significance. It's about the impact you have on your family, community, and the world. When you focus on legacy, your perspective on life shifts. Decisions are no longer just about short-term gains, they're about creating lasting value. You become more deliberate in how you spend your time, use your resources, and interact with others. Every choice becomes an opportunity to build something meaningful that reflects your purpose and principles. Legacy is also about influence. The lessons you teach, the examples you set, and the relationships you nurture all contribute to the mark you leave behind. For instance, instilling values like integrity, resilience, and compassion in your children ensures that these qualities continue to thrive through their actions. Similarly, contributing to your community, whether through mentorship, service, or innovation, creates a ripple effect that touches countless lives. Thinking about legacy also inspires perseverance. When you face challenges, the idea of leaving a lasting impact can give you the strength to keep going. You're no longer just working for yourself, but for something much greater, a vision that transcends your own life. This sense of purpose provides a powerful motivation to overcome obstacles and stay committed to your goals. Focusing on legacy does not mean you have to achieve grand, world-changing feats. Even small, consistent actions can create a profound impact over time. A kind word, a helping hand, or the wisdom you share can shape someone's life in ways you may never fully understand. To build a legacy, you must also think about sustainability. It's not enough to create something that lasts for a moment. It should be designed to endure. This might involve teaching others to carry on your work, creating systems that outlive you, or ensuring that your contributions continue to grow and evolve after you're gone. Focusing on legacy is about living a life of purpose and significance. It's about recognizing that your time here is limited, but the difference you make can be timeless. When you live with a legacy mindset, every action becomes part of a greater story, one that continues to inspire, uplift, and transform long after you're gone. Faith and action are inseparable when it comes to creating lasting change and achieving success. Faith gives you the vision and the belief that something greater is possible, even when the circumstances don't seem to support it. It's the internal conviction that your goals and dreams are attainable, even if the road ahead is uncertain or filled with obstacles. Faith is essential because it fuels the mindset that you are capable of overcoming challenges, and it keeps you moving forward when things seem difficult. Without faith, your efforts can become aimless, and without belief in yourself or your potential, it's easy to give up when things get hard. Faith alone is not enough. If faith is the spark, then action is the fuel that keeps the fire going. You must take the necessary steps toward your goals. Simply believing that something is possible doesn't make it happen. You need to take intentional, consistent action. It's through action that faith is tested and proven. Without the effort to bring your vision to life, your faith remains just an idea. It is only through doing that you can begin to manifest your dreams. Faith empowers you to take the first step, even when the path ahead is unclear. When you trust that there's a purpose in your journey, you're willing to step out and try, knowing that each action is leading you closer to your goal. Taking action, even when you don't have all the answers, is what sets you apart. It's easy to wait for everything to be perfect before acting, but perfection never comes. The key is to move forward with the confidence that your faith will guide you as you go, and each step you take brings you closer to your desired outcome. Action without faith can lead to frustration and burnout. When you act without a clear sense of purpose or a belief in your ability to succeed, the work can feel like a series of endless tasks with little reward. It's easy to lose motivation and get discouraged when the results don't show up immediately. On the other hand, faith without action can leave you stuck in a cycle of dreaming without doing. You can have the best ideas, but without the courage to take the first step, those ideas will remain just that, ideas, never reaching their potential. Faith and action together create momentum. Faith ignites your passion and gives you a reason to keep going, while action builds the habit and discipline necessary to stay on course. When you take consistent action, even small steps, your faith grows stronger and your belief in what's possible expands. Each accomplishment, no matter how small, reinforces your faith and fuels the next step you take. When you combine faith with action, you create a powerful cycle that propels you forward. Faith allows you to see what others may not see and helps you persist in the face of adversity. Action, on the other hand, turns those visions into tangible results. Faith will push you to keep going even when it seems difficult, and action will show you that with each effort, you are closer to the life you've envisioned. Together, they form the foundation for lasting success and fulfillment. The journey of achieving your goals is rarely easy, and there will always be setbacks. But with both faith and action, you have the resilience to push through. The key is to keep moving, trusting that every step, no matter how small, is part of the process, and that faith, combined with deliberate action, is the path to true transformation. In conclusion, faith and action are not just concepts, but powerful forces that, when combined, create the momentum needed to transform dreams into reality. Faith provides the vision and the courage to begin, while action is the driving force that brings that vision to life. Together, they form an unstoppable partnership, guiding you through challenges, inspiring growth, and ensuring that your efforts lead to meaningful success. Remember, it's not enough to simply believe in what's possible. You must also act on that belief consistently and with purpose. As you move forward, let your faith empower your actions, and let your actions strengthen your faith, for it is through this dynamic combination that you will achieve greatness and leave a lasting impact.